Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe, now this start video. The latest episode of Chicago Fire Season 13, titled Bar Time, continued to deliver the high-stakes drama, emotional depth, and character-driven storytelling that fans have come to expect from the long-running series. While the episode focused heavily on the personal struggles of Novak, Oz, Carver, and Violet, it also balanced these intimate moments with the adrenaline-pumping action that defines Firehouse 51. The episode's title, Bar Time, served as a metaphor for the characters' lives. Moments of chaos, camaraderie, and reflection, much like the unpredictable atmosphere of a bar during a busy night. Novak and Oz, a complicated reunion. The central storyline of the episode revolved around the unexpected reunion between paramedic Novak and her ex-fiancé, Scott "Oz" Osbourne. Their history was fraught with unresolved tension, as Novak had abruptly ended their engagement years earlier by leaving her ring behind and disappearing without explanation. This backstory added layers of complexity to their interactions, making their scenes together some of the most emotionally charged of the episode. When Oz showed up as Novak's ride-along trainee, the initial awkwardness was palpable. Novak, usually composed and focused, was visibly shaken by his presence. Oz, on the other hand, maintained a calm demeanor, though it was clear he was equally affected by seeing her again. Their shared history loomed over every interaction, from their first awkward greeting to the tense moments in the ambulance. However, as the night progressed, the two were forced to confront their past head-on. The emergencies they faced together served as a catalyst for their reconciliation. From treating a woman who had overdosed to stabilizing a victim of a bar fight, Novak and Oz worked seamlessly as a team, proving that their professional chemistry was still intact. These high-pressure situations allowed them to set aside their personal grievances and focus on saving lives. By the time they responded to a DUI crash, the tension between them had begun to dissipate, replaced by a mutual respect for each other's skills and dedication. The turning point came during a quiet moment at the end of their shift. Novak finally opened up about why she had left all those years ago, explaining that she had been overwhelmed by the pressures of their relationship and her own insecurities. Oz, though hurt by her actions, acknowledged that he had played a role in their breakup as well. His forgiveness and lighthearted joke about being engaged again showed that he had moved on, and Novak's relief was evident. Their conversation ended on a hopeful note, with both characters expressing a desire to move forward as friends and colleagues. Carver's struggle with sobriety. While Novak and Oz's storyline provided emotional depth, Carver's ongoing battle with sobriety added a layer of tension and urgency to the episode. Carver's struggles have been a recurring theme throughout the season, and Bar Time brought them to a head. Violet's growing concern for him was a driving force in this storyline, as she discovered that Carver had been lying about attending AA meetings and instead working extra shifts at another firehouse. Carver's behavior was a clear indication of his internal turmoil. Haunted by his past trauma, including the stalking incident involving Leo and the betrayal of his former friend, Carver had been using work as a coping mechanism. His refusal to address his struggles head-on was putting both his career and personal relationships at risk. The episode highlighted the difficulty of overcoming addiction, especially for someone in a high-stress profession like firefighting. The breaking point came when Carver was involved in a DUI accident. The presence of alcohol at the scene triggered Violet's suspicions, leading to a heated confrontation between the two. Violet's accusation that Carver had relapsed cut deep, forcing him to confront the truth about his sobriety. In a moment of vulnerability, Carver admitted that he hadn't been fully sober outside of work, a confession that marked a turning point in his journey. With the support of his lieutenant and the rest of Firehouse 51, Carver made the difficult decision to seek professional help. His choice to enter rehab was a courageous step, one that underscored the importance of addressing mental health and addiction issues, even for those who are seen as pillars of strength. This storyline served as a powerful reminder that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a necessary step toward healing. The chaos of the night shift. As always, Chicago Fire delivered its signature blend of intense emergencies and firehouse camaraderie. The episode's title, Bar Time, was reflected in the chaotic nature of the night shift, with the team responding to a series of unpredictable and high-stakes calls. One of the most dramatic moments came when a gunshot victim was dropped off at the firehouse by friends who were too scared to take him to the hospital. With no time to wait for an ambulance, the firefighters made the bold decision to transport the victim in a fire truck. This risky move paid off as their quick thinking and teamwork saved the man's life. Herman's subplot provided a lighter counterbalance to the episode's heavier themes. Filling in for Chief Pascal, Herman found himself overwhelmed by the administrative responsibilities of the role. His struggles with paperwork and scheduling were played for comedic effect, but they also highlighted the often overlooked challenges of leadership. Thankfully, the rest of the team stepped up to help him, showcasing the strong sense of community that defines Firehouse 51. Meanwhile, Kreza's ongoing struggle with his heavy wallet, a gift from Javi, added a touch of humor to the episode. The wallet repeatedly got in the way during emergencies, leading to a series of amusing mishaps. While this subplot was largely played for laughs, it also served as a reminder of the small personal quirks that make the characters feel relatable and human. Looking ahead, as bar time came to a close, the characters of Firehouse 51 were left at various crossroads. Novak and Oz had made peace with their past, but their future interactions remained uncertain. Carver's decision to enter rehab marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, one that would undoubtedly bring its own challenges and triumphs. And as always, the firehouse itself remained a place of both chaos and comfort, where the bonds of friendship and teamwork continued to shine through. The episode's blend of personal drama and high-stakes action kept fans on the edge of their seats, while also delivering the emotional depth that has made Chicago Fire a beloved series. As the season progresses, viewers can look forward to seeing how these storylines unfold, as well as what new challenges and surprises await the brave men and women of Firehouse 51. Whether it's a busy night shift or a quiet moment of reflection, Chicago Fire continues to prove that there's no place quite like the firehouse.